I'm Kerry Fink with Helping Seniors of Brevard, and on behalf of Joe Steckler and the entire Helping Seniors of Brevard team, it's time for Helping Seniors Update. And can you believe it? We've already made it through Cinco de Mayo, and now we're on Wednesday. We're on Wednesday, May the 6th. So I have the privilege. We've just been doing radio with Bill Johnson, board certified elder law attorney who's been a friend of Helping Seniors going back way back before there was a Helping Seniors. You helped Joe back in the days when he was running the Alzheimer's and getting all that going. So thank you, Bill, for taking time out of your schedule to join us today, both for the radio show, but also to talk a little bit about Helping Seniors updates and what's going on.
Well, you're welcome. Yeah, it's been a long time, long slog with Joe.
No, it's good. I was funny. We were talking with Dr. Sheldon. He goes, he said, I may have started Joe on TV because I guess at one time Dr. Sheldon had a TV show that he did. And he said, Joe was one of my guests. And he said, I think that may have kicked that off. And then when we talked to John Harper, John goes, he's the longest running radio show host in Brevard County now.
Oh, wow.
Joe's been doing this for 2 decades. So it's amazing. But I guess the thing that we want to hone in on today is some of what we talked about on radio, which is a little bit, here we are in the middle of an unprecedented time that none of us knows exactly what's in front. But we keep moving forward and adapting and doing the things that they tell us we're supposed to stay safe with, and try to take into advice all those precautions. And so what I really wanted to ask you, and we're doing this with all the people that are kind of like part of the Helping Seniors Network, we want to know what's available, what services are things people should think about, and any tips and ideas for staying safe. So with that as kind of the launching pad, Bill, have at it.
Okay. Well, we've been open the whole time. So if you look at the governor's stay-at-home order, he put in there that certain essential businesses would stay open. Those are defined as those businesses identified in a Miami-Dade directive, as well as the Department of Homeland Security's definition of essential businesses. We fall under several of those categories. One is if you are doing legal services with court-mandated events. We fall under that because we do litigation, guardianship, and probate, as well as in the Homeland Security definitions. If you go down towards the end, if you do support services for the elderly, and we do that as well, I guess by definition, an elder law firm would fall under that. There are several other categories that we could have been identified under. So we've been open. We've taken extra precautions. We are sanitizing the conference room between each and every client. Some clients are opting not to come into the office. They want to just do everything by a teleconference or a Zoom meeting or Microsoft Teams. We've been accommodating to that. We do have hand sanitizer everywhere. We wear masks, and some people don't even want to come through the threshold of the office. So we've adapted to that, and we've done curbside signings where they can pull up in the car. We're going to sign a document. Only one staff person with gloves and mask on will approach the car. They can sign it in their car without even setting foot in the office. The witnesses and notary will be down the sidewalk, and we're able to get signings done that way. It's been a little more challenging trying to get signatures of people in assisted livings and nursing homes. However, there are ways we can do it. One of the ways we've accomplished that is have the facility bring somebody to a window. We all sit on the other side of the window. They sign, we watch them sign, and then we bring the documents back out for everybody to witness and notarize. So we've been up and running. We were a little slow the first couple of weeks of the lockdown, but now things are picked up, and we're actually quite slammed right now. Again, we are having people come in, but with extra cautions. My clientele tends to be very elderly, so we do wash down the doorknobs in the conference room and the mask thing. A lot of people, like I said, we probably do half our appointments by conference calls. So, and all court hearings are by Microsoft Teams right now.
Yeah.
It's complicated. Some things in respect, if we were filing a guardianship for somebody today, the court will not appoint an examining committee to go visit the ward because they, quite frankly, can't get in. And we don't want to jeopardize the examining committee people as well. So unless it's an emergency, the court's pushing those down the road a little further. So we've had to adapt. We've done it. A lot of the meetings that I'm involved with in the statewide, we're doing all by Zoom or Microsoft Teams. So things have been able to be accomplished. Of course, we had to take a crash course in Zoom and learn how to use that. But we've given out several seminars in conjunction with the bar that I moderated, some on teleconference, some on Zoom, working on another one for the Florida State Guardianship Association that will be broadcast by Zoom. So technology's there. We're able to do a lot of things that we couldn't do just a few months ago. So
it is amazing. I'm always encouraged by the resiliency of American folks, because you throw something at us, we're going to figure out a way to climb on top of it. And I was thinking, we were just joking, here we just finished up working on radio show via Skype, and Joe Steckler, our president and founder for Helping Seniors, here's a guy, 87, almost 87 years old, and he's jumping on top of the technology because that's what we have to do at a time such as this. So it's really impressive. And I do want to remind you, viewer, to Helping Seniors Update, that the Senior Information Helpline is open. Kim Bernard, our education specialist, is there to serve you, and she is helping a lot of folks. Basically, a lot of times it's sort of, I would call it traffic cop right now. People are trying to find out where food banks are and different kind of things that exist, help with pets. And I mean, the list of calls is just unbelievable. And it's one of the reasons why we do the Helping Seniors Updates. You can call Kim at 321-473-7770, 321-473-7770. For right now, our office over at the Senior Resource Center of Brevard is still closed for walk-in traffic because, again, we want to follow all the COVID restrictions. We understand that the governor's order is allowing certain businesses to start opening literally as of last Monday. And Bill, we're so glad to see that you guys are one of the services. If somebody wants to call you as we kind of bring this to a wrap, how do they get in touch with your office? Because, life goes on. People are running into stuff every day, and some of this just can't wait.
We've had quite a few probates come in. People still pass on. People still get incapacitated. So we've had people who've had needs that had to be addressed fairly quickly. But they can get a hold of us at 321-253-1667.
One more time on that phone number.
321-253-1667.
Okay. And again, all of these are archived on helpingseniorsupdates.com. So you can access those there. And as we talked about in the radio show, viewer, I wanted to remind you, there are some tremendous shows that Bill has done with Joe over the year that are archived that cover all kinds of things. I mean, you guys have covered everything from Medicaid planning to planning to wills, probates, power of attorney. This is great information. It's all there and available to you on the Helping Seniors YouTube channel. So make sure, especially if we are staying home and you're looking for something that will be very valuable to take advantage of, I would say take your time to view some of those shows. Bill, thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate all you do over the years to help us and help Joe in all that goes on with Helping Seniors.
Thanks for having me.
All right. And thank you. And we'll see you again Friday on Helping Seniors Update.
Very good.